Welcome back. Stage 3, quality control. Okay, so far we've got the application form filled in, application fee paid, and we've got a copy of your credit file. We've gone through the credit file with you, and we've now identified what defaults are on there that we really should be working on your behalf. Your file is sent through to quality control. Quality control will go through and make sure all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, and everything's just right. If we can't proceed to stage 2, which is the negotiation and investigation part of the process, where we're contacting the creditors and asking them all the hard questions, if we can't get to that stage for whatever reason, you'll be fully refunded. You'll get a unique username and password and a login for a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week, free online tracking system where you can track the progress of your file. We're hoping we're going to be successful in your file, and in fact in 91.7% of cases we do have a positive result. But you do have to be aware at this stage that there are no guarantees, there are no refunds from stage 2. We've now started the negotiation and investigation stage. This is where we put pressure on your creditor to provide proof that the default has been listed correctly. As part of this process, you'll have to pay your stage 2 negotiation and investigation fees. Those fees are listed below. And then just before I mentioned the online tracking system, the online tracking system gives you 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week access to the latest information on your credit file there. There's absolutely no need for you to call us and ask where the file's up to. You've got access to this 24/7. The brilliance also is that as soon as we update the file, you automatically get sent an email with the latest information. So if you're too busy, you don't even need to log in, just wait for those emails. We understand that you might have some serious time pressure. The process can take anywhere from 1.5 days through to 11 months. The average is 45 to 60 days. We need to take the time to get this done properly. The legislation states that a creditor has 30 days to respond to a request for information. And some creditors give us information in a couple of days, and others really drag the time frames out. So we don't know how long this is going to take until we've actually got the default removed. Having said all of that, please understand that we'll be doing everything we possibly can within our legal power to get this default removed for you in the shortest possible time. Once we've received the documents back from your creditor, we move on to step 4, review and negotiation. Step 4, this is where we start to really get into the nitty-gritty. We're now comparing what you've told us has happened to what the creditor is telling us has happened. And we compare that against anything up to 4 different pieces of legislation and see whether or not the creditor has complied 100% with the legislation. We like to think we're the honesty police. If the creditor hasn't done this correctly, the default is deemed unlawful and has to be removed. Once we have identified any potential compliance or legislative breaches in the way that that default was added to your credit file, we advise the creditor and insist the default be removed. Now, some creditors accept our findings straight away and others argue about it. So again, the amount of time it takes to get that removed is not able to be determined at this point. Again, that's why some of them get removed straight away. The creditor can see that, oh, okay, we made a mistake, let's remove it. Others argue the point. They don't like to be proven wrong, and it's our job to prove them wrong. Okay, so we've argued our point with the creditor has realised the error of their ways, and the default's now set for removal. We now move on to step 5, the removal of the default from your credit file. To go to step 5, press that big blue button at the bottom, and I'll see you on the other side.